Hello, Sarah Barton here at Angel Cuddle Trails and Angel Cuddle Cafe. Doing a video. This is video number 2 of the reasons for the lockdown, other than the one being put forward. Now, in the first video, I said that it was a positive reason behind it all. This one, the reasons are less positive, the not so good ones, but I'll start off with the first reason that was in the first video, and then we'll go on to the other ones. As it becomes more and more obvious that the corona V is not the lethal, it's not anywhere near as lethal as they said it is, we have to ask the questions, well, what is the lockdown about? Why is the lockdown necessary when this monster is not the monster, and it is so evidently not the monster that they are saying it is? So I will just go through my list because I don't want the video to be too long. I'll try to keep it as brief as possible. So these trying to be sort of logically thinking and thinking about the things that are going on now in the world. So, my suggested reasons, not an exhausted list, and they're just suggestions, and this is definitely not fear-mongering. This is just trying to find the reasons and the questions that came to me. There is no need to fear. Okay, so first of all, the lockdown and the whole corona thingy experience is a distraction, a cover-up for what is going on behind the scenes, where the good guys are getting the bad guys. Let's leave it simply and briefly like that, which of course is the best scenario, really, I suppose. So, second, are they testing to see if they have made everyone as dumb as they have been trying to make everyone, so that they just accept ridiculous scenarios and just accept things that shouldn't be done to humanity? 3, are they finding out how much pressure they can exert upon us humans before there is an uprising? 4, is it a mad push to drop everyone into debt slavery by collapsing the economy? It's a little bit windy. Excuse me. My notes are blowing away, my hair's blowing away. Do they want to bankrupt small and medium enterprises so that the cartels can take over everything? 6. Now this is a more positive one actually, in a way, because this is the the frequency of the planet is rising, the ascension, the awakening is taking place. There is a rise in consciousness, a global rise in consciousness. And so are they trying to suppress that by creating this phony global panic? Because it is phony, so evidently phony, that it's incredible that the uprising hasn't already happened. 7, punishment. What do they do to criminals in prison? They put them in isolation. What are they getting everybody to do? They're getting everybody to be isolated. They're isolating us. And to some degrees, in certain places, it's more degrees than others. You know, like in retirement homes, keeping people shut away in their rooms. And that to me is an awful thing to do to old people, because isolation, loneliness is a horrible thing for the older generation. 8. Oh, well, punishment, I'll go back to punishment. I'll go back to 7 quickly. Punishment for what? Well, there have been a number, like in 2019, there were the yellow vests in France, and in Italy there were a lot of demonstrations. In America, a lot of demonstrations, say, against forced vaccination and so on. So is this the punishment? Hey, we're the bosses, we're pushing you down. This is what you get for doing that. I'm not saying that's what they are doing. This is a suggestion. 8. Are they deliberately making people scared of their friends, their family, their neighbors? Are they trying to turn us against each other? Oh gosh, I'm losing my language here now. You know, I mean, what are we teaching our children with all of this? That they have to live in fear? That they have to be scared? That they mustn't play with their friends? They mustn't get anywhere near their friends? I mean, have we all become serial killers? I mean, this is just, it's not the way it should be. Our purpose here is to love and be loved. And you're just keeping your distance from everyone, like, hey, I mean, like when you go shopping, some people just going around the shop normally, but you get others who are like, oh, you're getting too close to me, get away from me. I mean, literally, they're like that. You can see it on their faces behind their masks that don't actually do anything. Actually, you know, those masks don't really help. They just make things look scarier. The fear, again, the fear factor. I guess that was 8. Number 9. Now, this is the last one that I have on the list. As I say, it's not exhaustive. I could probably think of some more reasons afterwards, but this was what I quickly scribbled down. 5G, military weapon. Okay. Oh, look. Is that a new 5G cell tower in your children's schoolyard? while you haven't been around, while the children have been kept away from school? Have they set up the 5G? Or near the school? Or near where you are living? Just asking. Apparently some people have been reporting that. I don't know whether that is actually true, but I have heard reports, but I haven't actually got evidence, the actual evidence, so I don't know. Just saying, that was a suggestion that I had to put on the list because of what I had heard. So this actually is a longer video again than I meant it to be, but remember, this is not fear-mongering. This is just getting your brain cells thinking, getting you to think with your heart and not just your head. Think with both of them. They both work together. The heart is the main brain. Think with your heart. There is nothing to fear. I will say that again, there's nothing to fear. There's nothing to fear. All is energy, and that's not woo-woo, that's science. All is energy. You are energy. So, if you are energy, that means that you are never ending. You are eternal. Energy never stops. There's never an end to energy. Therefore, there's no death, so there's really nothing to fear. Even if the corona thingy was the evil monster that they keep trying to tell us it is, you don't die. There's no death. You transform, you transmute, you continue. You continue your journey elsewhere if you like, but there's no ending to you, to the energy that you are, because everything is energy and we're all part of the energy. You're never ending, which is a wonderful thought and eliminates all fear straight away. There is no fear. Don't let them make you feel powerless by putting fear in you. Choose to be healthy. Choose to love. Choose to create the world that you want, not to create, believe in the world that others are trying to create for you. I guess that will do. So, I will love you and leave you on that. I didn't want to go on for too long. Don't forget you can contact me at Angel Cuddle Trails, and the URL is Sarah with a H Barton.com. Contact me about this or anything else. I love to hear from you, and I love to help you in any way that I can. Many blessings, angel cuddles, love and light, and do a quick Ho'oponopono mantra to finish with. Bisous. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I love and forgive myself. I loves and forgives myself. Bisous. from the south of France and our little forest. Bye bye.